Hello and welcome to the Dutching channel. It's Sunday, 31st of March 2024. It's 10:40 in the morning and we're going to do selections at Plumpton this afternoon. Just to let you know, I've downloaded or uploaded the Irish Grand National, so if you wanted to have a look at that and the selections, that's all on there for you. I've also uploaded the meetings at Cork, Fairyhouse and Southall, and there was a slight mistake in the Foss last one because I did all the form and then suddenly one of the non-runners today happened to be an unraced horse, so it meant I could have put in another race. So I've actually done Foss Lass and I've done a secondary Foss Lass video that just has that missing race on it. Right, that came out literally while I was doing the video. So we're going to move on to our fifth meeting of the day, which is Plumpton. And then after this, I will then upload the last meeting of the day at Market Rasen. But we're going to start with the 155 here at Plumpton. This is basically going to be a no race as it stands. We've got a horse called the Orchard Bay, or the Orchard Boy, I should say, and it hasn't seen a race course, only on a point-to-point, so that race will be a no race. The only way I'll upload that again later if that one doesn't run. So moving on to the 230, we've got 6 going to post here for a handicap chase. So that was the first race there. So the second race here, our top selection is Vicky Vale. So we're going to use Matchbook for the exchange prices. We'll move into the second race there. And Vicky Vale, this one's currently trading at 4.2. So stakes of £23.81 would return £100. And our second selection is Alto, and this is currently favourite at 3.05. We've only got £26.19 left in the kitty, so that will have to be the stake for Alto. So auto if you like, or alto, £26.19 times 3.05 would return 79.87, so that would be fine. That's nearly a £30 profit there. And Vicky Vale would return us £100. So moving on to Plumpton's third race, which will be the 305. Prefer doing it this way. And into the 305 at Plumpton, we've got 10 go to post here, no non-runners at present. And our selection here would be a ticker timing. And we'll go back into Matchbook. And a ticker timing would be odds of 16 at the moment. And stakes of £6.25 would return £100. And our second selection is all authorised, and that's currently trading at 7.2. So stakes of £13.89 would return £100. And our third selection would be Sea Invasion, and this is currently favourite there at 4.5, and stakes of £22.22 would return us £100, and that means we've got £7.64 left in the kitty, and our full selection will be 2 to Tango which is currently 7.4. And as I said, we've got £7.64 in the kitty, so that will have to be the maximum stake. That's £50 laid out. And 2 to tango, 7.4 times the stake of £7.64 would give us a return there of £56.53. So it would be at least our money back, and we'd have 3 running for us, a ticker timing, all authorised, and C invasion. One of those 3 was to win, would return us £100. Now we're going into the 340 at Plumpton. This is a handicap chase, 7 go to post, no non-runners at the moment. And our selection here would be unanswered prayers. And unanswered prayers, let's have a look in Matchbook. And unanswered prayers, that's currently trading at 8.4. Stakes of £11.90 would return £100. And our second selection is Cap du Nord. And Cap du Nord, this is 9.8. And stakes of £10.20 would return us £100. And our third selection, Rose of Arcadia. This is the second favourite at 4.2. This would require stakes of £23.81. And that would leave us now £4.08 in the kitty. And our fourth selection would be Any News, which is currently 27 and would require stakes of £3.70 to return £100. And that leaves us a great sum there of 38p. And that would be going on Making Your Mind Up, which we knew was going to be favourite because it always works out like that. You would need that to be £1 on Betfair, but would it still be worth laying out? 2.74 times 38p on the favourite would return us £1.04 on Making Your Mind Up. But we have 4 running for us. We have Unanswered Prayers, Cap du Nord, Rose of Arcadia, and Any News. One of those 4 would return £100. Now we're going to go into the 4.15 at Plumpton. And quite a big handicap here. 13 go to post for this. And we have a non-runner in Origny Mill. And that leaves our top selection as Knickerbocker Glory. So we'll go back into the exchange. And Knickerbocker Glory at the moment is currently 11.5. And stakes of £8.70 would return £100. Move It Like Mini. This is currently trading at 18.5. And stakes of £5.41 would return £100. And our third selection there is Teddy Blue. And that's currently trading at 7. So stakes of £14.29 would return £100. And our fourth selection is Our Champ. And Our Champ is currently favourite at 5.1. So let's have a look at the stakes. Yep, we can afford that. So Our Champ, £19.61 stakes at 5.1 would return us £100. And so you see how much we've got left first. We've got £2 and a penny in the kitty, and this would be going on to Alcon Risk, and Alcon Risk, that is currently 9.4. So that would be our last bet. Stakes of £50, and we'll start with Alcon Risk, and we've got 9.4 for the SP times £2 and a penny stake would give us £18.89, so that's okay. And we've got Knickerbocker Glory, Move It Like Minnie, Teddy Blue, and Our Champ. One of those four would return £100. And now we'll move back into Plumpton for the 450. And in the 450, see, I think that's just come up as well. So let's have a quick look at this then. The 450. Yeah, and this was my number one selection. And I've only just gone through these, so that's literally just come in that. So let's change the race. It's now going to be a 7-runner field. My one's a non-runner. So that means now that my top selection is going to be Star Flyer. Back into Matchbook. And into their penultimate now at Plumpton. And Star Flyer is priced at 4.8. Stakes of £20.83 would return £100. And our second selection, I See You Well, that's currently trading at 7.6. So stakes of £13.16 would return us £100. And our third selection, Fairway Freddy, is currently at 13.5. And stakes of £7.41 would return us £100. And that leaves us £8.60 to spend. Our fourth selection is Luck of the Draw. And Luck of the Draw is currently the outsider at 27. Stakes of £3.70 would return £100, and that leaves us £4.90. And our fifth selection is Rocky Lake. Rocky Lake, that's currently 5.6, and that will be our last one at £4.90 at 5.6. So that's £50 staked. Into Rocky Lake, we've got £4.90 stake times 5.6 SP would return £27.44, so that would be half our money back. And we have four running for us. They would be Star Flyer, I See You Well, Fairway Freddy, and Luck of the Draw. One of those four would return £100. And we're now going to go into the last race at Plumpton, the 525. This is a handicap hurdle. 10 go to post, no non-runners at the moment. And our top selection here is Moth Hill. And Moth Hill on Matchbook. Let's open the page. This is second favourite at 6.4, and stakes of £15.63 would return us £100. Our second selection is Email Andy. That's favourite at 4.1. Stakes of £24.39 would return us £100. And our third selection would be Tighten Our Belts. and that is showing at 9.4. Let's see how much money we had left. We've got £9.98, so that would be the maximum stake on our third selection. And that's all £50 stakes. So we're going to start with tighten our belts, £9.98 stake times 9.4 SP would give us a return of £93.81, so that's fine. And we'd have two running for us, that's Mott Hill and Email Andy. One of those two would return us £100. So we'll go back to the first race at Plumpton this afternoon. The 155 is no bet there. Let me just make sure that was. 155 was no bet. The 230, we've got one running for us. That's Vicky Vale, and to return £100. And Auto would be the lesser amount. The 305 at Plumpton, we've got three going for us. A ticker timing, all authorised, and C invasion, and 2 to tango would be the lower amount. The 340, we've got four running for us here. Answered Prayers, Cap de Nord, Rose of Arcadia, and Any News. Making Your Mind Up would be the lesser amount. Into the 415, we've got four going for us here. Knickerbocker Glory, Move It Like Minnie, Teddy Blue, and Our Champ. And Alchem Risk would be the lesser amount. Then the 450 at Plumpton, we've got four for us here as well. Starflyer, I Will See You Well, Fairway Freddy, and Luck of the Draw. One of those would return £100, and Rocky Lake would be the lower amount. And in the last race, the 525, we got two selections here, Mott Hill and Email Andy. One of those would return £100, and Tighten Our Belts would be the lower amount. So that's all Plumpton done. As I say, everything bar Market Raisin has now been uploaded. So we'll take it from there, and I hope you pick some winners out this afternoon. And I'll see you tonight in the results show. So happy punting.